can you solve this math challenge? Here's the question. Evaluate. So what is the limit of square root of 4x squared minus x all over x plus 2 as x approaches negative infinity? Now pause this video right now and see if you can answer this question. And of course, if you're done, post your answer in the comment section down below, because I will show you the solution in 3, 2, 1. So the goal in this question is to find or to evaluate the limit of this function square root of 4x squared minus x all over x plus 2 as x approaches negative infinity. Alright, now as x approaches the negative infinity, meaning we need to replace the x with negative number, negative infinity. Alright, so to answer this question, what we're going to do is to multiply the numerator and the denominator by 1 over x. Now why we do that? Because the denominator becomes 1 plus 2 over x. Now we know for sure if we replace this x with a very large negative number, 2 over that number is equal to 0, or the limit of 2 over x as x approaches to negative infinity is 0. Now let's focus on the numerator. What we're going to do is to put this x inside the square root. Now the question is how to do that. Now this is easy when x is a positive number. Now for x is greater than or equal to 0, or a positive real number, then we can say that x equals square root of x squared. So for example, we can rewrite x as square root of x squared. For example, 5. So 5, we can rewrite this as square root of 5 squared. So we are now dealing with square root of 5 squared, which is equal to 5. Now, there's a problem when x is less than 0 or a negative number. So we can rewrite x, when x is a negative number, as negative of square root of x squared. Now, for example, if x is negative 5, so we can rewrite negative 5 as negative of square root of negative 5 squared. Because negative 5 raised to the power of 2, we know the number inside the radical sign is positive 25, and square root of that number is positive 5. So we need to put negative sign outside the square root to make it equal to negative 5. Therefore, we will use this concept to answer this question or to evaluate this limit. Now, we need to replace this x, since x here is approaching to negative infinity, or x is a negative number. We need to replace this with negative square root of x squared. Therefore, we can now put this x squared inside the radical sign like this. And now let's focus on this result. Alright, so for x squared minus x over x squared, we can rewrite this as 4 minus 1 over x. And now, here comes the concept when we have the limit of c or any constant over x as x approaches to negative infinity or positive infinity. This is just equal to 0. So our limit simply equal to negative 4 minus 0. This is 0, and this is equal to 0. So negative of 4 minus 0 over 1 plus 0. Now simplify, this will give us negative 2 over 1, or simply equal to negative 2. Therefore, the limit of square root of 4x squared minus x all over x plus 2 as x approaches to negative infinity simply equal to negative 2. And this is our answer to this question. And as always, we are done.